World Season 2, Episode 18, or Razor Starring Life in Another World, Episode 43. Now, for those of you wondering, I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, I'm pumped up for this. Because honestly, the wait for a week has felt like eternity. Damn. When there's a way to actually replenish them. No, no, no. I mean, whatever. And I'm assuming it has to be something game changing too. Saying she's taking all. Oh. I wonder if this in a roundabout way it's gonna have to do with. I wonder if it's gonna have to do with the events that happened in Amelia's past in a indirect roundabout way. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, okay. I love where this is going. Anytime that they actually emphasize beaches a bit more, say that's a freaking win. Jeez. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it does make sense, but and it's actually nice to get to see just the relationship between Kinda and Beatrice too. I'm like, finally. Hmm. I mean, Beatrice does have a unique character. I mean, I wouldn't surprise her for being. I mean, I wouldn't really blame her for being captivated. Damn. Hmm. Thankfully, though, when it comes to Beatrice, at the very least, her stance on her being by herself seemingly has changed throughout the series. That she's interacted with Subaru at least a bit more. Aww. But hey, you know what? I actually like seeing this immature stuff from Beatrice, or just seeing all these extra layers. Oh, hello, Husafilia Mohammed. And hello, Anime Doji. As for the episode, I'm watching it right now, actually, live. Because it came out like 5 minutes ago in my time zone. Because I never watch the episode before reacting. I just watch it while reacting. That's what I do. Oh, I mean, I can't blame him for trying to break the ice. Oh. Hey, that's progress right there. At the very least, she actually has agreed to help. Damn, I'm getting overly ambitious right there. I mean, she says not to push her luck yet. It did quite a bit, though. Oh my. It's our lovable man of misfortune. Wait, how old is the man then? Tomorrow I'm wondering. Oh, hello, Harry Prahias. I hope I pronounced your name right. As for Asfali Muhammad, I don't think there is an opening either, or ED, because they have the credits in the episode. Hmm. Well, regardless, at least it's better than working out of absolutely nothing, though. I mean, I wouldn't blame the closer telling how it is, though. Mm, that's a shame right there. As for the length, Asfala Muhammad, it's 29 minutes 30 seconds. All right, we're back to Amelia's stuff now. So we, I mean, I shouldn't say sweet though, because seeing Cornelius there, got bad feelings about this. My guess as to how Geese becomes crazy, he's probably going to utilize forbidden abilities that are probably going to destroy his mind. They try to protect his loved ones. It's going to be my guess. If anyone's worthless, it's Cornelius, because the only thing he fucking causes is pain and tragedy. So, if there's anyone worthless, who the hell is this? That looks like a Millie. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say like the structure right below the face looked like Amelia a little bit. It ain't. I call bullshit on her. It ain't like Cornelius is confused. It's more like, at least at this moment in time, he knows what the fuck he's doing, and he. I have a feeling that's not gonna work. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Damn! But knowing the strength of the cultists, that's probably not gonna have much effect. I wouldn't. Oh boy. I mean, it's not like she was left much choice other than to attack. The fuck? It's as if Fortuna's attack did nothing, as if they only turned the AC and that's all it did. I mean, hopefully, whatever the plan he has, it works exponentially. No problem, Hassan Muhammad. Hmm. I mean, hey, who gave him permission not to run away, though? That's the thing. That's alright, Anime Doji. Oh, fuck. I'm not liking the sound of that. But hey, you know what? He's gotta do what he's gotta do to protect those precious smiles. I wonder what she means by having a good journey, though. Oh, I'm assuming it's gonna put him through a journey. Oh, yeah. We all know that's probably gonna put him through a journey of pain and suffering. Holy! I mean, it makes sense, though. The great power is gonna have to come great costs. What if he was son of a bitch? Clapping while someone's like suffering and showing their conviction to protect others. Man, I hope this Pandora bitch gets skewered. I hope, because we don't see her in Re:Zero Season 1, at the very least. Or who knows, maybe she just hasn't had a reason to show up in Re:Zero yet, for all I know. Hmm. Yo. Damn, alright. And it's just a small amount of time that Gee's been in the series. I mean, the Geese, that's not absolutely batshit insane. I absolutely love him now. Never thought there'd be the day where I'd say that. Yeah, I don't even think he would give a shit about titles at this rate. Sam, I'm hyped for those Series 2 anime, Doji. You know what's great part about this? Pandora's not even reacting. I mean, she's reacting, but doesn't even sound like there's any bit of fear in her voice. Dang. I was hoping they would have completely twisted that neck. I'm assuming because while Cornelius is blocking the attacks, I'm assuming Pandora's going to be doing something. Oh, or Cornelius could have a bit of backup too. That's going to be my guess. And the reason why I'm assuming that is because you don't see Fortunia in the series herself, which I would only hope she's injured or not. Aww. I mean, no matter what happens, though, at the very least, we know the current day Amelia has been a good girl, though. The way she's helped other people out. Hmm. Definitely. I mean, they may not have had that much blood relation, but she was there for her emotionally and did raise her. Fuck! I mean, it makes sense that they were gonna show up with lots of backup. I guess maybe that Pandora chick has a lot of abilities. Well, yeah, it's looking like there's gonna be an opening to Reedy Anime Doji, which, I don't mind that one bit. I don't watch the Beans by the World ending, though. We know that Little Law's gonna be an attorney because as soon as she's not in the. Considering what we know goes down in Ray Zero, and we never see Fortuna. Now the question is, how is she gonna hit the bucket? Yeah, I mean, when someone's giving that face, there's no. Oh. I mean, and with that, there's. I mean, it would. That's the point. You use that face for when you want something, and you can't have it. That request rejected. Oh. I mean, as sad as it is, as all this is, it's a good thing that Millie has all these memories back at the very least. Because at the very least now, she knows that in her past there's been people that have loved her. In the present, that there's people that have been loving her. Hmm. It's just unfortunately that Virginia's probably talking about staying with her emotionally and spirit, or at least the memories. And she's not. And just seeing little Mila cry like, damn, man. That definitely cuts deep right there. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, that this probably would have happened regardless if she would have stayed or not. Well, yeah, you do anime doji. No, honestly, it's just unfortunate circumstances. Millie should definitely not be blaming. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't really blame her for blaming herself, at least at that specific point in time. Oh no, no, no! What the? What type of attack is that? Oh yeah. I was wondering where they're going to show. Oh! I was wondering where they're going to show off the Black Serpent because they didn't mention that in the first half of Ray Zero season 2. And I kind of like how they did show off the Black Serpent here because if it does show, I'm assuming it's going to be inevitable that's going to show up. It's going to have a lot more of an intensity if it shows up. And again, now seeing what it did to Archie. Gotta admit though, for Archie to still keep that composure after losing his leg, he is a badass. Down. Ah no! Oh, oh man. Well, yeah. I mean, if you get into watching that, you shouldn't watch it, Anime Doji. Okay, Pandora has quite the interesting perspective right there. No! Why do I get the feeling that Fortunia showing up is gonna be a huge ass mistake? Honestly, the just the tragic part about this, Fortuna would have been better off leaving Geese behind, as fucked up as that sounds. But I don't blame her for coming back, though. Did he just go? What the fuck? Wow. Damn, that woman was just giving her opinion. Jeez. Oh, Subnotsuki Subaru. I agree. It definitely does deliver in spades. Way more than I could have imagined. Aww. Oh. So she had those kind of feelings for geese. I mean, she may not be super strong physically, but she does need to give herself more credit though. For her to keep it together like this, take up the responsibility of raising her niece, I'd say that's pretty dang awesome feats from Fortuna at the very least. What the? I actually like seeing him put onto the ground there where he belongs. It's just a shame that was only temporary, though. Although, knowing how things go in Razor Row, Pandora's gonna want way more than just a simple talk, though. Huh? I wouldn't blame him for getting sidetracked, Natsuki Subaru. Yeah, I know about the Black Clover stuff, Anime Doji. I mean, if they couldn't even beat Cornelius together, how are they going to be able to deal with Pandora, who's exponentially stronger than Cornelius, just by all measure? I mean, I'm not going to blame him for trying, though. Oh, no! Don't tell me it ends. Oh, okay, okay, there's more. Oof. I was like, I need another end results of their battle. No, no, no. Let's hope she doesn't do anything too crazy. Yeah, she has to go up Fortuna. And no, actually, it's only because of not their sacrifices would be for naught. Oh, I thought for a second that specific spirit that went towards her was Puck or something, at least for a small bit. Hmm. It's a shame though. Even if she shows up in a place that's gonna give her power boost, it's probably it's gonna be too late. Oh, wait. So she already took care of Gizen and Fortuna. And how much speed does he have? That's got to be because Amelia had such a head start. How in the fuck? Because I was just thinking, all right, if she can just teleport individuals, all right. I mean, that's pretty broken ability in on itself. But she can also teleport herself towards the long distances too. Yeah, that is just wild right there. Yeah, wow. All right, this episode. I mean, it had everything I could have wanted for an Eraser episode. It's definitely one of the best, and I'm definitely going to be rating this one a 10 out of 10. Re:Zero just keeps on bringing the emotional grenades and the high tier episodes week by week. I mean, with the way it's been, it's definitely my top 3 anime of the season by far. I mean, I don't even think I can give it anything less than that. It's definitely in the top 3. Holy cow. Now, I mean, that could be the case on Doji with the Bleach's return, but I mean, I don't think that's the case because I don't think Bleach is going to come back immediately. It's going to come back eventually, but the thing about Bleach is they would have had a trailer by now, so I think it's just Black Clover's ending, and that's about it. I don't think it's anything else other than that, Anime Doji. I think it's only ending because maybe they might have run out of source material, or maybe Black Clipper was making less money. I have no idea. But that's gonna be my guess. It's just that they're running out of source material and they want to wait for more manga chapters. That's gonna be my guess because when it comes to like Black Clover, I mean, it might be for the best for it to take a small break so that the writers will constantly be like, "Oh man, we gotta make more filler." So I think it's probably just more like a break for the staff working on Black Clover so that they can recharge. That's my guess. But anyways, back into why I felt it was 10 out of 10 worthy. I mean, for one, this episode did the tough feat of making me love Geese. And I never thought I'd say that. Like, going in, I always thought I was going to dislike him from start to finish, but holy cow. That is just pretty damn impressive right there. And then aside from making Geese extremely lovable, another thing that was also pretty much a tough task for the series, yet it pulled it off. It actually made a character more frightening than Cornelius because I was thinking that he was gonna be like potentially endgame boss status. I was like, yeah, this guy, he's probably gonna be the main threat that they're gonna have to worry. But then the series like, no, it introduces someone even more broken than that fucker in Pandora. I'm like, and now it makes you wonder how in the world are Subaru and his forces going to even stack up from a strength standpoint. Because all things considered, even if Amelia were to pass this trial, if she were to run into Cornelius and his forces again, I mean, last I checked, Amelia ain't exactly the strongest person in the Re:Zero verse. Subaru is just barely getting used to his abilities. And yeah, I guess we can make the assumption that Garfield is strong. But at least from the feats that Garfield has shown off, I don't even think he'd be standing a chance against Cornelius, let alone even freaking Pandora, who is just seemingly fucking game breaking right there. So I like how, aside from all the emotional highs in this episode, it exponentially lowers the stakes and just constantly introducing a larger than life characters where it's like so you're like, what the fuck? And then the frightening thing about Pandora is it's just her reactions. Like, she has that constant calm demeanor to like almost everything too. I mean, now when you had Geese and Fortuna using their full powers, Pandora was making the face as if this was like a morning exercise for her. Not, she had the face as if that battle situation wasn't even life and death for her. That's the most unnerving thing right there. And that's what I actually love about Re:Zero. It like, you go in expecting something and it gives you more than what you were expecting, and I mean that in the best way. Now, aside from like the story beats of this episode being absolutely fantastic, I actually like how it shows you Beatrice's immaturity when she was younger too. That was actually really sweet, and how she slowly bonded with the other girl. That was actually pretty darn adorable, just seeing her lining up. It kind of reminds me of interactions with Subaru, where when she first interacted with Subaru, her interaction with Subaru weren't the most positive, but then as she got to new Subaru, she became a bit more gentler. Kind of gives me those similar vibes. And I love that. It makes Beatrice even more lovable than she already was, just seeing how she started out and how she became the woman she actually is today. And another thing that I also felt this episode did a great job with was actually showing you Amelia's emotional toughness even as a little girl, because even though there's a lot of fearful things going on, she just straight up, like, her first thought is to try to think of a way to help out her loved ones. I thought that was pretty damn badass too. I wonder if it has anything to do with everything being frozen by the time she encounters Puck. That's what I'm wondering. But regardless, though, it made Amelia more lovable just seeing all the pain that she's got to go through. And then Fortunia, I love what they did with her too, because and it's showing off her epic speed feats. It was just super dang impressive. I was like, damn. And then her stepping up to the occasion despite not having the power to make much of a difference. Also, another cool thing too, just seeing her bravery, and that's what I love about Fortunia, and even her humbleness when she says that she's not strong, because we know she is herself, and that's something that was really dang nice. Just seeing how much she would go for a loved one and trying to help out Geese, and it also did a great job making Geese so lovable too. Just seeing him use off all these abilities to the point where it would probably have negative ramifications against him. I thought that was also another cool feat about this series too. And now I'm assuming that since he's lost his arm and all that, I guess it wouldn't surprise me why he became absolutely batshit insane at this point. So yeah, that's what I thought I did fantastic from a character standpoint. It made all the likable characters more lovable, and it introduced a sack of trash in Pandora. I think she's a cool character that I want to see taken down. So I'll give the series credit for that. So now, say aside from the fantastic script, the visual quality was amazing. I mean, from like all the sequences. Oh, hello, Jim Rombert. It's Tupac. I'm watching it from Crunchyroll. At least that's where I'm seeing it from. Well, yeah, you did. You're gonna have to catch up with Kaisen eventually in a minute, Oju. Well, I'm not cutting my hair because I usually cut it when I feel like cutting it, and I haven't felt like cutting it yet. So that's why I haven't cut it yet. But I will cut it eventually, though. But yeah, that's about this episode. It was just fantastic from a visual standpoint. From like the scenes where Amelia was crying to where Fortuna was utilizing her attacks, or when Geese lost his arm, or even when they rendered the serpent. Like everything in this episode looked freaking gorgeous, and that's why I gotta give this series full marks when it comes to its visual quality this week. And the artwork was absolutely fantastic. You can tell the animators were on their A game. So that's why. And thinking about it, Archie kind of does look a little bit like Garfield. Just some vibes when I look at the artwork in the episode, and even has like that same facial expression to Archie. I wonder if he's got any like relation, because just his eyes, and he has like the same serious look that even Garfield has. That's what I'm wondering. Hmm. Probably just happens to look similar, though. I don't think he's gonna be related, but the character design does look similar, though. But yeah, that's how I feel about the visual qualities. They were amazing. The vocal performances were amazing, especially by the voice actress who did the voice of young Amelia. She did a fantastic job. One of the best voice performances of the season, by far. Oh, I hope the new haircut ended up pretty awesome, animated OG. And that's why I had to rate this episode at 10 out of 10. It deserves it. I don't think I can rate it anything less. This is by far one of the best Razor episodes, by far. I don't think there's any debate about that. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about either my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, and subscribe. If you do not want to miss my reaction to the next episode. And right before I go, I would like to say thank you to everyone who's commented on the live chat. Oh yeah, I'll see you later, Anime Doji, for redo of Healer then. But right before I go, let me just say thank you to Hasfaha Mohammed, Anime Doji, Hilary Apadius, Mrs. T, Natsuki Subaru, James Rombert Tupag. Thank you very much for comments on the live chat, and for everyone else, thank you very much for watching the video. Hope y'all have a great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.